bit slower. B minor. And that's your push onto the C sharp. And this leads into the D chord, D minor 7 chord. And it's a octave line on this as well. So that's the 5th fret on your A string to the 7th fret on your G string. And then back. And then up to the octave again. The same as there. Same as on the start of the B minor 7. You're going to play it on the D as well. And then a dead note on the D string. And then a hammer on from the 5th fret on the D string to the 7th fret on the D string, which is G to A, which is again the 4th of the chord to the 5th of the chord. Same as there. And then you're going to walk down, back down to the F sharp minor 7 chord. So you're going to go the root, which is the 5th fret, the D. Then you're going to go to the A, which is the 5th fret on your E string, and play the octave of that, which is the 7th fret on your D string. Then 4th fret on the E string to 6th fret on your D string, which is the G sharp to the G, which is the 3rd fret on your E string to the 5th fret on your G string. So it goes. So the D minor 7 2 bars go like this. So play that D minor 7 line again. It's the 2 bars, which is bars 17 and 18 on the transcription, and I'll give you a tempo this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the D minor 7 line, and then it goes back to the F sharp minor 7th, and it's more or less based on that pattern. There's slight differences in the octaves. Sometimes it's things to take away from this. Over an F sharp minor chord, or any minor chord, that's F sharp minor, you can play, you can use those notes. So which sounds quite morbid. Basically, you can use that in any way you want. So you can just sit on the F sharp. So sound the chord. So 2, 3, 4. So that's me just messing around with the notes that we've just played on that minor chord, and that was just on the F sharp minor. So I encourage you, as you learn this transcription, to try and absorb as much of this into your playing as you can. Steal the ideas that they're using and find ways to put them into your own playing. So, like I say, it's ultra important that you know what chords you're playing over. It's the tricky thing of being a bass player, that we don't actually play chords. So sometimes we just think, the roots all the time, and that's great for certain things. But when you want to make things more interesting, like for instance this bass line, you really need to know what's going on within the chords. I'll play through the first verse nice and slow so you can follow the transcription and you can see all the slight changes that happen in each cycle. So here we go. So nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we have it. That's the first verse, nice and slow. It's quite challenging playing that without a metronome that slow. But yeah, hopefully you're able to follow along to some degree. Yeah, so basically we just need to build on speeding that up. So I can play it once more for you, just at a slightly faster tempo. So here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you go. So we're on to the first chorus. Now, just a brief overview of this chorus. It's not exact to what the actual bass part is playing. Basically, I'm combining what the bass part is and what the synth line is. So there's a few connection points and there's a few walking points between the bass. So it's a kind of combination of the two lines, kind of like the intro. It's just picking up on some of the synth lines, just to make it more interesting. If you were to play it unaccompanied, you'd get more of a feel for the song, and it's quite good fun as well. Basically, it starts on the F sharp, and you're playing 1 and 2, 3 and then that's your transition point. So 1 and 2, 3 and. So it's the 2nd fret on your E string, which is the F sharp, and you're playing 1 and 2, 3, and then the and of 3 on the octave, which is the 4th fret on your D string, and then that is followed by the 4th beat on the open E string, and the and of 4 on the D, which is the 3rd fret on your B string. So you have this. So that's the first bar, pushes into the 2nd bar of the chorus, which beat 1 is not played because it's pushed on the and of 4 in the previous bar. So beat 1's missed out. You're playing on the and of 1, beat 2, beat 3. You're playing the octave of the D, which is the 5th fret on your A string. That's on the and of 3, and you're playing beat 4 on back to the 3rd fret on your B string. So it goes 1. So the 2 bars together, and basically right at the end of the 2nd bar of the chorus, it jumps to the C sharp. 2 bars together go like this. Yeah, I'll play it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. Yeah. So the third beat is on your C sharp. Sorry, third beat. The 3rd bar is on your C sharp. So C sharp minor. So you're playing 1 and 2, 3, and then the and of 3 on the octave, which is the 6th fret on your G string, back to the 4th fret on your A string. And then you push into the B, which is the 2nd fret on your A string. So the 3rd bar of the chorus goes. So again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.